What is up, you guys? Sorry for uploading this video super late. I did have the video, the video that I was going to upload today for the Motivation Friday, but when I was uploading the video to YouTube, it just deleted. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it just, and then I completely deleted everything that I had, basically every video that I had on my PlayStation. So SHAREfactory had nothing to upload. So it really pissed me off. I went to sleep and I wanted to do it like around 5, but I woke up like around 7 and I just started playing, for a bit. But I got this game and I thought it was like, why not upload this game? This game shows why you gotta be patient, and it's gonna go straight for my motivational Friday video. So hopefully you guys do enjoy, and let's begin. So throughout the game, this match, you're gonna see that I'm completely getting my butt kicked and I'm just getting wrecked by everything and everyone. My team they're actually keeping up with this other team. We're just playing arena, and we're just trying to keep the flag from becoming, them capturing our flag, and it just goes back and forth for a while. I switch my gun to the M8, and that's when I start completely wrecking, which gets to my point. Today we're gonna talk about basically how to go from being irritated all the time to going just calm every single game, and when to come back, and it doesn't matter if you're down by 3 or 2, you're always gonna come back. Last Friday, I spoke to you guys about just getting your goals done and just going forward and just forget about what people think about you. Today I'm gonna talk to you guys about it's not gonna happen overnight, and it's gonna be a long road, especially if you're trying to become a professional gamer. You have to be patient. You can't be perfect. Try to be patient. You have to know that this road is gonna be tough, especially because there are a lot of players out there, a lot of teams out there that have the same amount of skills that you have. There will always be a kid who's going to be better than you. There's always going to be someone who's stronger than you. There's always going to be someone who's always pushing up faster than you. It has more of a strategic way to play this game. And yeah, there's always going to be a guy who's going to be better than you at every single thing that you do in the world, and especially in something that you want to do and you really love doing. There's always going to be someone better than you, and it gets really annoying. But this is a time where you have to know that you have to be very patient. You have to be very crucial with your timing and everything you do throughout your entire day, which brings me up to my next point, which is you have to manage your time. You can't go out throughout your entire week not knowing exactly what you're doing, let's just have a week, let's just play every single day and see if we go pro. No, that's a good step, but you have to manage your time. You have to say, alright guys, we're gonna wake up at 7 in the morning. If you guys can't get on, it'll just be me and supposed limits. We're gonna do 2v2s throughout the entire morning until someone else gets on. Then we're gonna start doing 3v3s, and then when the whole team gets on, we start doing 4v4s. That's how you gotta manage your time. You're not gonna succeed in something you want to do by just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. You have to know how to manage your time. You have to know every single thing that you're gonna do throughout the entire week. Also, I just want to say that if you're one of those people that like me, I go to sleep late. I go to sleep like around 4 in the morning, and I wake up the next day like around 5. Like 5 in the morning. I only sleep about 2 to 3 hours a day. That's because I'm very motivated and I want to be successful. Sorry, and I want this to happen this year. So I'm just pushing forward. And the thing in me is that I know how to motivate myself. You can't be just looking for motivation. It does help you out, but you have to learn how to motivate yourself before you start looking for motivation, because motivation works in a funny way. It motivates you, it gets you pumped up, it basically adds wood to your fire, and you just like, alright, let's go, I'm pumped, let's go do this. The first time you hit failure, you're gonna be like, man, maybe it's not for me. You gotta be patient in the way that that today you might lose, you might fail throughout the entire day, but you got your practice in. You know what you got to work on. You know who's going to push up. You know who's going to pull flag. You know who's going to do this and that and this and that. That's what I mean by being patient. I don't mean by just sitting around being lazy all the time. You have to manage your time in every way possible. And throughout this day, you see that's exactly what we did. Sometimes you just have to realize that every day is not going to be your day. Some days you're going to like you're basically not gonna have any type of aim. There's gonna be days that the connection's not right. There's gonna be days that your team's rotation is not right. There's gonna be days that the team is not moving the way you guys practice. There's gonna be days that just go completely terrible, and these are the days that are very crucial to working on your team and working on your life. You know, even in life, besides Call of Duty, there are days that you try to achieve something and it just completely fails. You know, you try out, you go outside and you go look for a job and you completely they just say no, you know. And it sucks, because I know that the feeling of denial sucks completely. And when people deny you and they say that, oh, we don't need you, that your skills are not worth in this job, or your skills are not worth it in this game, it sucks, you know. It's not a good feeling, and you just have to understand that being patient and moving forward is going to be the key in life. Nothing's going to go accordingly as planned, so you have to understand that you have to be very flexible, and you have to know how to be very how can I put this, you have to be very persistent. You have to be the most persistent person you can in the entire world. You have to say, you know what, even if they say no 100 times, I will try 100 more times. Even if I fail this snake shot one time, I will try it 100 more times. You know, I will find out exactly everything I need to know about this game to become the best player in the world. Another thing that people need to know is that, well, you guys need to know, is that losing does not necessarily mean you lost. A lot of pro players say that if you can take little things off of one match that you lost, you're already winning. And this brings me up to my next point, that sometimes I have an emblem that says, I'll show you how great I am, or lost but won. These are emblems to remind me and my team that even though we lose the game, it doesn't mean we completely lost. We take stuff from matches and we always go to theater mode and we start watching how to improve ourselves. Those are the things, those are the little things that are going to improve you as a team and as a person. Just being persistent, being patient, and just try to be the most patient person in the world, because there are going to be days that are going to be very stressful. Sometimes you just have to try something new. If you want to be a professional gamer, you have to have an open mind to new strategies. Maybe your strategy is not going to work all the time, and you have to understand this, because I've played with people that are very ignorant in the way that what they do is how everything works in life. What they do is how every game is going to be done. What they do is going to help us become professional. And no, it doesn't work that way. Sometimes a strategy does not work out the way you want it to work. Sometimes a strategy is just you know, it's not going to work. People play differently, every team plays differently, and you have to have an open mind. Which brings me out to, you have to start something new. Every day, try to come up with a different strategy. Try to play with as many people as you can. Try to scrim against teams that you don't know. If you find them in the arena and they're pretty good, tell them, yo, you want to scrim? You need to understand that a lot of teams play differently. There's going to be similar traits that a lot of teams have, like rushing one side of the map all the time, or just rushing straight to mid, or planting on B-bomb all the time. Those are little things that a lot of teams do a lot, but teams that are very aware of this know that they could take this as their advantage. Oh, they're gonna watch B mostly because they know everybody rushes B. Let's go to A. You have to try something new every single time. Being unpredictable is gonna win you every single game. You have to know how to be very unpredictable, especially in Call of Duty, where most of the moves are very predictable. So you have to be constantly be thinking of new ways, new strategies. Another thing that I want to tell you guys before the video ends is that we did do the UAL, which is the Ultimate Amateur League. We did win our first game. Our second game, we won 2 out of the 3 games that we lost. Our team was we could say that we weren't prepared for that game, because we were just tired. Most of us were tired. The connection was like laggy, but you know what? These are just excuses we're making, because we can't accept the fact that they 3-0'd us after we 2-0'd them. So I just want to say that they played good. They're a good team. The thing is that we weren't prepared for certain game modes that we're practicing on now, that we know that our CTF needs to go up, our uplink needs to go up. We need to know who's rushing. We need to know who's staying back. It's not just that, but we have to learn how we play in those certain game modes. We usually play a lot of hardpoint, a lot of S&D, and yeah. So I just want to say that we do have a lot of fun in this league, this UAL. league is really fun. We're learning new things. We're learning how teams work, and I just want to say that I'm happy that you guys are watching us grow. I'm happy that you guys are gonna watch us win and win our life. You know, you guys are gonna watch us succeed in our life. That's what I meant by winning. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy what I had to say today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy Motivation Friday, and if you guys do, make sure you hit that like button. Share me out to your friends. Share me out to your mom, your dad, your grandma, your cat. Anybody with eyes should see this video. See you guys on Monday with some new clips. Peace out. Have a good night.